Hi there, fire signs, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions, okay? So what I'd like to do today, ladies and gentlemen, is to give you a treat and to utilize one of my more Halloweenish or spooky type decks, if you will, in order to convey your message. I'm actually using a spooky tarot deck today in order to convey your message. We're going to focus today, ladies and gentlemen, exclusively on your romantic situation and to see what you can expect from now until the end of November. Okay? Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that this is a general reading, and as such, it certainly will not and may not resonate with each and every one of you out there. But for those for whom this reading is meant, I certainly hope that it offers you the valuable insight that you're seeking. So, with that said, let's go on and just dive right on into this reading with both feet and see what messages turn up for you guys when it comes to your romantic situation. Okay, we're going to start off with the overarching theme. You know, what this reading is really all about, you know, what's really is going on here. And then I'll ask Spirit other tidbits of information so that I can provide you with a coherent story from which to follow. So with that said, let's go on and just dive right on deeply into this reading. I'm going to select, ladies and gentlemen, shuffle a little bit more here. I'm going to select the 3 cards from the bottom, okay? And then we'll just get an impression of what Spirit wants you to know. So, you have the Fool, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You have the Fool. You have the Knight of Cups, okay? As your center card here. And you have, wow, you have the Empress, ladies and gentlemen, okay? So let's first focus on this center card here that we have. We have the Knight of Cups, okay? So that represents a water sign, okay? Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer, okay? So this card tells me or shows someone younger, I feel, is offering or will offer love here for you. And it looks like it might be a new person. I feel that this person is both dreamy and very creative, ladies and gentlemen. So with this card, renewal certainly surrounds you here. This is your centermost focus card here. And some of you might even decide to make a stronger commitment with an existing partner or move forward with someone new here that I'm kind of getting. And this new person might just be someone younger. This is a Casanova type person. All right. And then let's look to your left, ladies and gentlemen. We have the Empress here. Okay. And now this card represents a Taurus. And so once again, it shows that happiness surrounds you. And some of you even might conceive or discover that you are with child. This might have already happened. I'm kind of getting, or some of you might discover this throughout this time period here. I feel that this is a powerful energy that surrounds you. I see a magnetic attraction. Either you will begin a new relationship again or strengthen, nurture an existing one. Once again, that I'm kind of seeing here. And then we have, ladies and gentlemen, the Fool. Let's take another look at this card here. And the Fool here represents an air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, okay? So this card you being on the right, it shows you're going to either, again, I keep repeating this, strengthen an existing situation, or I feel that some of you might even feel like you've been a fool and take a risk moving forward with someone new. In any event, Spirit is asking you or urging you to surrender the past and to understand it's, ladies and gentlemen, really never too late to give love another try here, because some of you might not want to because of problems and challenges that you've experienced in the past. But it's time to embrace something new here that I'm kind of getting, or either strengthen something existing. All right? Going back to the past is only lead you astray here. So let's look at your costume, ladies and gentlemen. Let's try to make this reading with card placements more Halloweenish type. Okay, so let's look at your costume, the status of your romantic situation here. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here. So with this card, it represents an earth sign, but I've seen it on many occasions to represent a Gemini here. So I feel that many of you are frustrated by someone's actions and broken promises, or you will be. Or you might be dealing with a financially wealthy person with whom you are trying to reach a new level. I feel that many of you really want a secure, stable relationship, and hopefully, with this person here, that this is what I'm seeing here in terms of um, the status of your romantic situation. So let's move right along, ladies and gentlemen, and select a card to represent um, the trick here. Okay, and of course, the trick includes a challenge or an obstacle that you might need to overcome here. So we have, I knew it, we have the Six of Cups here. So again, your challenge, ladies and gentlemen, will be to let go of the past. It seems that you guys are still procrastinating and haven't really rendered a decision as to what you really want with this person. You're not letting this go, or you're just holding on to pain here. So that's you know your potential challenge, and Spirit wants you to make a conscious effort to try to live in this moment. Okay, let's give you a treat, ladies and gentlemen, and give you advice or something that might help you when with your situation here. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups here. So this represents another water sign here. So once again, the cards are constantly telling you to embrace a new beginning and to embrace change, because new love or a new beginning surrounds you, that I'm seeing. All right. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's in the bag, your bag of candy here. So this is the probable outcome here. All right. And you have, wow, the devil. Okay, and this represents a Capricorn here. So it looks like temptations surrounds you here. Let me pull another card here. You have wow, the Five of Cups here. So ladies and gentlemen, this represents another water sign. So I feel that if you allow temptation to get the better of you, or if you act as your worst enemy and return to someone in the past, because it seems like this is what this is connected to, and overlook opportunities that are coming your way and taking a risk, into venturing into something new here, you're going to get hurt here because you have this Five of Cups here. All right. So with that said, this is your reading. I certainly hope that it has offered food for thought. Be sure to like and share. Subscribe if you've yet to subscribe. And should anyone wishes to have a more personalized reading, please access my website to schedule in or to purchase. Or you could take advantage of my active flash sale, which is currently in effect. Thanks so much for your time. Enjoy your day now.